What's cracking, Bunny Ballers? My name is Bunny Tears. Welcome to yet another Call of Duty Ghost commentary, this time entitled The New Year's Challenge and my tips on how to have a life-changing 2014. Now, I'm pretty excited about this video. I'm sure you're interested in what exactly it is because of the title. However, as always, as you guys know, first thing is first. This is a free-for-all on Flooded. Now, not only was this my first game of Call of Duty Ghosts in 2014, but it was also my first game of Call of Duty Ghosts on the Xbox One. Now, I didn't do very well in this game. I did okay, but I started off so terribly that the entire game was affected. But I thought I'd bring you this actual gameplay, and I guess the reason I chose it is because this entire video is about new beginnings, and since a new console has come out, it just seemed fit to bring you the first game, since this is my first video of 2014. So that's what you're watching. Please excuse the terrible state that I was in this game. I was still getting used to the sticks. They're a bit smaller than the Xbox 360 on the Xbox One, but yeah, that's what you're watching. Let's get into what this video is actually about, though. So, first thing I'm going to mention, at least, is this New Year's Challenge. Now, the New Year's Challenge is something that I've essentially come up with to strengthen the points and tips that I'm about to give you and talk to you about. So, I don't want to give too much away because I'm going to save it for the end of the video, but it's basically just here to help make my point that bit stronger that I'm trying to make in this video. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about now is my tips, and I suppose, yeah, a little insight into how you can have a life-changing 2014. So, the first thing I want to talk about is your state of mind. Now, the mood you're in technically affects the mood you're in. So choices that you make and decisions that you make that lead to you being in a certain emotional state will then continue to lead to you remaining in that emotional state. So for example, let's talk about intolerance. If there is a certain type of person that you hate, and it's something about this person they could not help themselves, you are making a serious mistake. Now, I don't know if you're young, if you're old, if you're, I don't know, middle-aged. It doesn't make a difference. You're making a mistake. Intolerance has no place in 2014, okay? Because if you hate someone, it means you have to experience hate. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? To hate someone, you have to experience hate. Whereas if you hate no one, then you have no reason to experience hate for the entire of 2014. Doesn't that just seem like a more sensible option? Shouldn't we just love each other? I think you should love everyone and accept everyone, regardless of whether they're your friend, foe, they're gay, straight, young, old, black, white, or purple for that matter. No matter who it is, love everyone, and all you will experience in 2014 is love. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, I don't know, I'm going to take a wild guess and say you guys have heard this before, but I'm going to say it, okay? You can be anything that you want to be, okay? I'll say that again. You can be anything that you want to be. Now, I have no doubt you have all heard this phrase before. However, there's something I'm going to remind you of now, okay? I'm not your teacher trying to get you to do your maths homework by telling you that you can be anything you want to be. I'm not your careers advisor trying to get you to choose a path for your life by telling you that you can be anything you want to be. And I'm not your boss trying to make you work harder towards a promotion by telling you that you can be anything you want to be. That's not who I am. I am your YouTuber. That's it. I am your YouTuber. Even if you're not subscribed to me, the fact that you've clicked on this video now means that I am at your disposal. Okay? Now, there's 99% of this world's population that don't understand what that relationship means, but you and I understand that you have chosen to click on this video, and therefore, I am unable to sit here and talk bullshit. You know why? Because this is one of the few relationships on this planet where if I talk bullshit and it just doesn't make any sense, it takes less than a second for you to click away and never think about me again. Okay? So I don't have the luxury of talking bullshit. So when I say you can be anything you want to be, I really mean that. Find something you love and do it in excess in 2014. Strive towards something that you want to achieve by doing something that you love. Now, the easiest way to do this is through goals, okay? Now, there's a certain way you can set yourself goals. For those of you that haven't studied business, there's something called SMART objectives. S-M-A-R-T. SMART objectives, okay? Now, this is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-scaled goals. SMART. S-M-A-R-T. I'll say it one more time. Simple, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-scaled goals. Set yourself goals that meet all of those requirements and you will definitely hit them, okay? Simple, nice and easy targets to hit. Measurable, don't say something like, I want to be better at COD, because you can't measure that. All you need to do is set yourself a goal, like, oh, I want my KD to be 2, and then you push towards that. The only reason I'm talking about COD, by the way, is because it's on the screen now. This is actually more about your entire life, okay? So set yourself these goals, follow those rules, and you will no doubt reach those goals in your lifetime. Now, it might sound like something that I say, which is along the lines of you can be anything you want to be, is directed towards younger people, but that's just not the case. And it's really for anyone of any ages. So I've got a few examples here that I've looked up of people who are not young, but decided one day to find something they loved and do it in excess. So, for example, there's a British actress called Liz Smith, who has won BAFTAs in the past, started acting professionally at the age of 50. Okay, then we move on to Brendan Gleeson, one of my favorite actors of all time, who only started acting professionally at the age of 34. Now, obviously, 34 is not as old as 50, but keep in mind, you might not know who Brendan Gleeson is. However, from the age of 34 until now, he's starred in all of the following films: Braveheart, The General, Lake Placid, Mission Impossible 2, AI Artificial Intelligence, 28 Days Later, Gangs of New York, The Village, Kingdom of Heaven, Troy, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Beowulf, The Guard, Green Zone, and one of my favorite films of all time, In Bruges. And he started acting at the age of 34. Then we move on to someone even bigger, Clint Eastwood. He's an Academy Award-winning director who directed his first film at the age of 41 and is now worth $375 million. Then we move on to someone even more ridiculous, Mr. Colonel Sanders, who began his franchise called KFC in his 60s and is now considered to be worth $1.5 billion. That's correct, $1.5 billion. Find something you love and do it in excess. Now, the New Year's challenge is me proving this point. I'm not just going to say it to you and expect you to do it and me not do it. Put anything, any industry you want, any hobby you want in the comment section below, any skill, anything at all, or comment me it, put it on Facebook, Twitter, message me it, and I will strive to become a professional in that field, even if I don't enjoy it, just to make a point to you guys, okay? So put anything in the comments, message me anything, and I will do it, and I will film myself doing it to prove the point that you can be anything you want to be. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you picked up something from this video. It's really just me talking about being excited about the new year, but I hope it was beneficial to you in some way. God bless. Hope you have a great 2014. I'll see you in a few days, and bye, bitches.
What's cracking, Bunny Bullets? My name is Bunny Tears.